Okay, so we're back at TR's Garage, the Buy High Sell Low Club headquarters. And right in front of us we have
The 1979 FLH, 80 cubic inch.
So tell us the story behind this bike. It looks like it's missing a few pieces.
I picked this bike up in Long Island and it was fully dressed with every kind of contraption you can think of. I stripped it all down and I put a 5-speed transmission in, cleaned it up, new tires, went through the lighting and the shock absorbers and the brakes, and pulled the motor out. It was a sandy bike.
Explain a sandy bike.
During this Hurricane Sandy, the bike was sitting underwater. So I got the bike for a pretty decent price and brought it home and pulled the motor.
All right, so tell us about the motor.
The motor, I completely split the cases, got rid of the damaged flywheels and connecting rods, and put in S&S flywheels and connecting rods stock, not a stroker.
Now tell us what you found in this bike when you opened it up.
Mud. And it had connecting rods from a Sportster, which was a no-no. So the bike, something they tried to put it together and make it into something, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
So I put a new oil pump on, an S&S oil pump, S&S gears, flywheel, putting in a high amp alternator, lifter blocks, and so on until I get it together.
Now tell us how you got here, because when you bought this motorcycle, you bought it as a running bike, correct?
It ran but didn't run right, and I couldn't get it to run right. And all the experts I talked to said something's got to be wrong inside, and that's when I opened it up, took it out, and that's what happened.
So we'll follow you with this bike for the next couple of weeks and see where we end up.
Sounds good.
All right, man.
All right.